Good morning, students. Welcome to the 7th session on trigonometry. In the previous session, we have learned about the application of trigonometry. So, where we use these trigonometric ratios to find the distance between any two buildings or any two trees, or if you want to find the width of the river, also if you want to find the height of trees or height of tall towers, buildings. There you cannot measure all these things with the direct measuring tools. So there you can use this trigonometric ratios to find the height and distance of the tall trees. Okay. Now how to use these trigonometric ratios? So there you have to understand three important concepts. First concept is line of vision. Now what is line of vision? It is if the observer is standing at position A and it is looking at an object at position B. Okay. So if you join a line between these 2 points, then that line is called as line of vision. So here line AB is called as line of vision. Then you should understand what is angle of elevation. Angle of elevation you will get whenever the object is at the higher level than the observer and horizontal line. So here AM is the horizontal line and object is at point B. That means it is at the higher level. So you can get here angle of elevation. So this angle is formed between the line of vision and horizontal line is called as angle of elevation. Okay. Now you should understand what is angle of depression. So whenever the object is at the lower position than the observer and the horizontal line, whatever angle is formed between the line of vision and horizontal line is called angle of depression. Okay. So here the object is at position C and observer is at position A. So the object is at the lower position than the A and horizontal line. So there you will get angle of depression. Okay. So let's solve practice set 6.2. Okay. Third sum. Two buildings are facing each other on a road of width 12 meter. From the top of the first building, which is 10 meter high, the angle of elevation of the top of the second is found to be 60 degree. What is the height of the second building? Okay. So always remember you have to read these questions at least 2 times so that you can understand each and every sentence of the question. Okay. Now according to the question, first you have to draw a diagram. Then only you can solve this question. Okay. So let's draw a diagram here. So let's read the first sentence again. Two buildings are facing each other on a road of width 12 meters. Okay. So here you have to draw two buildings. AB is the first building and CD is the second building. Okay. Now the width of the road is 12 meters. So the length of BD will be 12 meters. That you have to mention in the diagram. From the top of the first building, which is 10 meter high, the angle of elevation of the top of the second is found to be 60 degree. So here angle of elevation is given. That means your second building will be higher than the first building. Okay. That you should understand. If angle of depression would have given, then your first building will be higher than the second building. Okay. So that you can show the angle of depression here. So here angle of elevation is given. That means from the top of the first building, you have to draw a segment joining the top of the second building. So here I have drawn segment AC. So this segment AC will be your line of vision. And the angle formed here is 60 degree. So you have to mention here this segment AE is the horizontal line here. Okay. And it is parallel to the segment BD. Okay. Now the height of the first building is 10 meter. So that also you have to mention. Now what is the height of the second building? So length of CD you have to find out. Okay, so whatever you have mentioned here, you have to write down. So let's start with the solution. Let seg AB and seg CD represent two buildings. Seg BD represents the road. Seg AE is the horizontal line, and angle CAE is the angle of elevation. Okay, and that is 60 degree. Now what you will do? Now if you observe this figure, you will find that quadrilateral ABDE is a rectangle. Okay, so you will get length of DE and you want to find length of CD. So by considering this right angle triangle, you can find length of CE. Okay, and if you add these two lengths, you will get length of CD. So let's start with the calculation part. AB is equal to 10 meters, BD is equal to 12 meter, and angle CAE is equal to 60 degree. That is given to us. Now always remember that vertical objects are perpendicular to the ground level. So here, or width of the road, so here angle B, angle D and angle E will be 90 degree. That means you can show that quadrilateral ABDE is a rectangle, because we know that if all the angles of a quadrilateral are of 90 degree, then that quadrilateral is a rectangle. So in rectangle, opposite sides are congruent. So here you can show that AB is equal to DE is equal to 10 meter and BD is equal to AE is equal to 12 meters. Reason you will write as opposite sides of rectangle are equal. Okay. Now you have to consider this right angle triangle CEA. In this triangle, angle E is of 90 degree. Yes. So you can apply here trigonometric ratios. So which side you have to find out? This CE, and you know AE. That means adjacent side of theta and opposite side of theta. Okay, these two relations you have to find out. So where you will get, in which trigonometric ratio you will get these two relations? Yes, in tan ratio. So you will find tan 60 degree is equal to CE upon AE, opposite side of theta upon adjacent side of theta. Okay, and reason you will write as by definition. Now we know that the value of tan 60 degree is √3. So substitute here, √3 is equal to CE upon, now length of AE is 12 meter. The reason is tan 60 degree is equal to √3. Therefore CE is equal to 12 √3 meters. Now we got the length of CE. Now we know that CD is equal to CE plus ED, because point CED on the same line. Okay. Therefore substitute the values here now. CD is equal to CE is 12 √3 plus ED is 10. So your CD will be 12 √3 plus 10. Now here this is a third, so you cannot do the addition. So whenever the √3 value is given, you can substitute here and you can find out the answer. But in this question, √3 value is not given. So height of the second building is 12 √3 plus 10 meters. Now let's move on to the next question. Two poles of heights 18 meter and 7 meter are erected on a ground. The length of the wire fastened at their tops in 22 meter. Find the angle made by the wire with the horizontal. So here this angle theta you have to find out. Okay, so let's draw the diagram first. Two poles of heights 18 meter and 7 meter are erected on the ground. So here you have to draw two poles. So here segment AB is the first pole and segment CD is the second pole. One pole is given as 7 meter, another pole is given as 18 meters. The length of the wire fastened at their tops in 22 meter. So here the line of vision will be of 22 meters. So the top of the first pole and top of the second pole you have to join, and that will be of 22 meters. Find the angle made by the wire with the horizontal. So segment AE will be your horizontal, and this angle theta you have to find out. Okay, so let's start with the solution. Let segment AB and segment CD represent the two poles. AC represent the wire and AE is the horizontal. Angle CAE is the angle made by the wire with the horizontal, and that you have to find out. AB is equal to 7 meter, CD is equal to 18 meter and AC is equal to 22 meter. It is given to us. And angle CAE is equal to theta, that we have assumed. Now angle B, angle D and angle E are of 90 degree. So you can write here quadrilateral ABDE is a rectangle. Now if this quadrilateral is a rectangle, then AB is equal to DE is equal to 7 meter, because opposite sides of the rectangle are equal. Okay. Now we know that CD is equal to CE plus ED. So write down here, because points C, E and D are collinear points. So CE plus 7 is equal to 18, because DE is 7. So CE is equal to 18 minus 7, that is equal to 11 meters. So now here CE we know and AC we know, that is opposite side of theta and hypotenuse. These two values we know. So which ratio you can apply here? Yes, you can use the sin theta ratio. So in right angle triangle CEA, sin theta is equal to opposite side upon hypotenuse. So CE upon AC, that is equal to 11 upon 22, that is equal to half. So sin theta is equal to half. But we know that sin 30 degree is equal to half. Yes, so your theta will be 30 degree. That means the angle made by the wire with the horizontal is 30 degree. So I hope you all have understood this. Now let's move on to the next question. A storm broke a tree and the tree top rested 20 meters from the base of the tree, making an angle of 60 degree with the horizontal. Find the height of the tree. So this is the diagram for this. This segment AB represents the tree, that is height of the tree before the storm. Okay. Then due to the storm, tree get broken at point C. Okay. So at point C it gets broken and it falls down here at point D. So broken part AC takes the position CD here. That means AC will be equal to CD. Write this equation as equation 1. Now the angle formed with the horizontal is 60 degree. So whatever angle formed here, that is angle CDB is 60 degree and BD is equal to 20 meters. Okay. Now you have to apply the trigonometric ratio here. So in right angle triangle CBD, tan 60 degree is equal to CB upon BD, because BD we know and we have to find the CB length. So opposite side of theta and adjacent side of theta relation you can get in tan ratio. So we have to apply here tan ratio. Now tan 60 is root 3. So we have to write here root 3 is equal to CB upon BD is 20. Therefore CB is equal to 20 root 3 meter. Now we have to find the length of CD. So if you find the length of CD, you will get length of AC, because both are equal. So for that, now length of CD you can find with the help of Pythagoras theorem also, and you can use the ratio also. So here we are going to use the sin ratio. So sin 60 is equal to CB, that is opposite side of theta, upon hypotenuse. Sin 60 value we know, it is root 3 upon 2. So substitute here root 3 upon 2 is equal to 20 root 3 upon CD. Simplify this, you will get CD is equal to 2 into 20 root 3 upon 3, that is equal to 40 meters. Now AC is equal to CD, so you will get AC is equal to 40 meter from equation 1. Now AB is equal to AC plus CB because points A, C and B are collinear points. So therefore AB is equal to 40 plus 20 root 3 meters. So the height of the tree is 40 plus 20 root 3 meters. Okay. Now let's see the assignment question. A kite is flying at a height of 60 meter above the ground. The string attached to the kite is tight at the ground. It makes an angle of 60 degree with the ground. Assuming that the string is straight, find the length of string. So here, according to this diagram is given here, and root 3 value is also given. So whatever answer you are getting, there you have to substitute the value of root 3 and you have to calculate the answer. Okay. So here the length of string you have to find out, that is length of AD you have to find out. So I hope you will be able to solve these sums. So always remember, for such type of sums you should read the question thoroughly, very properly, and according to that first you have to draw the diagram and then you will apply the trigonometric ratio whichever is needed. Okay. So with this I will end this session here. Thanks for watching this video.